Hi, I'm Stephen. I'm one of our team at Holy Innocents who run Alpha courses, and I love it. I love Alpha. I have since we started doing it 4 or 5 years ago, for lots of reasons. But one of the main reasons is you meet new people each time we run a course, and as you laugh with them and learn with them and explore with them, spend time with them, they move from being strangers to being friends. So you make lots of new friends, or people that you knew before they came on the course. They become just better friends, deeper friendships emerge. And I've got lots of friends now that I've made through Alpha, which is wonderful. And 3 of those wonderful friends are here today, and they're going to share their experience of being on Alpha. And we're going to start with Lisa. Lisa's a mum, got 4 children. She's one of the busiest people I know. Can't work out how she managed to do Alpha, to fit it in. So Lisa, how did you find the time, and was it worth it?
Yes, definitely worth it, 100%. Found the time simply because it was online. I didn't have to worry about babysitting what the kids were doing. And because all the other parents, there was a lot of parents in the same boat, it was great when a kid popped in the screen. It was also great because my second to youngest is doing Holy Innocents, so that was also good to, deepen my faith to help with hers. My eldest daughter also did Youth Alpha, so we had a lot to talk about, and it was something that we could, we both watched some of the videos, spoke about it, and it was really good.
That's great. So I know that Suzanne actually is involved in the First Holy Communion journey that you were mentioning there, but your story, Suzanne's very different from Lisa's. So how did you come to Alpha?
Well, I stopped going to mass when I was 14. Stroppy teenager, wanted to stay at home in bed, didn't see the point of getting up and going to church on a Sunday morning. Then fast forward to 25 years later, and I was missing something in my life, and I'd seen Alpha posters at the various churches near me as I was driving around, and probably had my attention drawn by the picture of Bear Grylls on the front, but I didn't do anything about it. But we were going through a pretty tricky time as a family, and I decided, that I should support Mum and Dad at midnight mass one Christmas. And as we were waiting to go into mass, there, lo and behold, was a poster for Alpha.
I'm just going to stop you there, because it's a bit like a cliffhanger. We're going to leave your story just at the start of Midnight Mass. And we're going to ask Ike, what's your experience? You've been a Catholic for a long time, Ike. Why was Alpha any good for you?
Yeah, so I've been a Catholic all my life. I got baptized as a baby. So, but I was new to Holy Innocents Parish. I was barely spent 3-4 months at Holy Innocents, so I needed to make friends within the parish. And Alpha was a wonderful place to go in and make friends, people of similar faith. So I jumped at that opportunity. I went in, and the discussions were amazing. I found out what I knew, most of what I knew as a Catholic, as a Christian, were all in my head. And through the discussions, those things actually went from my head to my heart. My faith and my beliefs were reinforced, and it improved my relationship with God. And I've got, similar to Lisa, I've got a son who is going through the First Holy Communion journey. And by experiencing Alpha, it has actually made that discussion quite easy, because I'm able to share my faith with him.
That's great. Thank you. So Suzanne, we left you at the door, at the porch on Christmas Eve. Tell us what happened next.
So I'm confronted by this Alpha poster, and it's too many coincidences for me. Coincidences there. Now I would say it was the prompting of the Holy Spirit. So I went to the Holy Innocents First Alpha, and I was so welcomed. I was skeptical. I introduced myself as Skeptical Suzanne, but through the videos, the discussions, the friendships I developed, I found a new faith, a relationship with God that worked for me. And those friends, they kept me coming back to mass when I still didn't want to get out of bed on a Sunday morning. But 4 or 5 years later, I'm still at church, and I can't imagine what Alpha would have been, what my life would be like without Alpha in it.
That's a great place to finish. Everybody who comes on Alpha has a different story. We've just heard 3 of them. We don't know what your story is, but if part of your story now is just facing this and thinking, maybe I'd like to do Alpha, I wonder what it would be like. Here's what we'd say to you: just come and see. We're about to run another Alpha online. You'd be very welcome. It would be great to see you, and then perhaps you'll love it like Lisa and Ike and Suzanne have, and that you'll want to share the entire journey with us. Thanks very much for watching.